Yes, tonight I'm talking about coffee. Coffee. When I talk about coffee, I mean uh, Arabica coffee and Robusta coffee. We have two common types of coffee. One is called Arabica, and another one is called Robusta coffee. Now, someone might be wondering how each looks like. I'm gonna show you how each looks like. If I use my internet here, I think it can do it well. Arabica coffee plants. Good. Yes, get images here, then you can see well. Yeah, this is how Arabica coffee looks like. You see, you will get the difference when we look at Robusta coffee. If we get this image out very well, let me first download it. First download it here. Excuse me. Moment. Save the image. Good. Arabica coffee. Where do I save it? I save it on the desktop. Good to go. Yeah, now I come here, double click. Yes, I can zoom it. Let me zoom it. Good. That's clear now. Good. You can see the seeds which are mature, ready to be picked. They let me get some other pics. Yeah, you can see the difference. We shall see the difference very soon between Arabica coffee and Robusta coffee. The leaves themselves, they don't look alike. In the next tab, let me put here Robusta coffee. Good. Smart. Yes, I think I've wanted plants. Wanna see how these plants look like. Plants. Good. Here we go. Good. Now, you will find out that Robusta coffee can easily have the whole stick red in color, and Arabica coffee may not do it. It will have some which are ready and ripe, others are not ready and ripe. Yes, it can happen, like in this case, whereby these are all red, but at least there are some which are not red, Yeah, if I may use the pictures from my own farm. Yes, I have some photos here from my own farm. Oh gosh, where they think good. Here they are. Good. This is Robusta. You see, the seeds are not yet ready, but you can find the whole stick full of seeds, and the difference between this Robusta and Arabica is that, you see, let's consider this stick. From here up to here, it has coffee. The fact is, we shall not again have this stick produce more coffee. No. The next season, this stick has to continue somewhere here. So whichever part produces coffee, it does not reproduce coffee. That is Robusta. Yeah, that's Robusta. Then for Arabica, Here we are. Arabica. Here is Arabica. This very part where you harvest coffee, next season it's going to flower. It's going to flower. You pick this coffee, then the following season it again flowers. Let's talk about the taste. Difference in taste. Difference in taste between Arabica and Robusta. For sure, if someone has gone to a cafe or a coffee shop and ordered for Arabica coffee, and some other person orders for Robusta coffee, they don't get the same. No. They don't get the same. Tastes are different. Like here, they're saying Arabica coffee tends to have a smoother, sweeter taste with flavor, notes of chocolate and sugar. Yes, even if you just bite the seeds of Arabica coffee. Yeah, if you bite the seeds themselves, you can easily tell. Let's have the seeds here. This is how they look like. This is Arabica. Yeah. They taste differently. Yes, they are sweet. They are sweet. Here they are. Very sweet. They are dark kinda. And they are very sweet. And you might even think that someone has added sugar. No. And when they are roasted, this is how they look like. Very good coffee. I like it. Then we see Robusta. They say they often also have hints of fruits or berries. Robusta, on the other hand, has a stronger, harsher, and more bitter taste, with grainy or rubbery overtones. Yes, some shops, when you go there wanting to buy coffee, what they do, they mix up the two, and you can never tell if it is Arabica or Robusta. But for us who grow it, who drink it every day, we can tell that this is Arabica, this is Robusta. Yes. Now, having seen the difference in the tastes and difference in the structure, let's look at the difference in area where the two coffee are grown. You need to know that Robusta coffee is grown in areas which are flat. I might say wetland areas which are flat and which have a lot of water. I want to use my gallery here to pick some area. Let me use my gallery here. Take it slow. Let me see my gallery. Okay, do like this. Not like that. Go back a moment. Oh gosh, what is this? Oh, good. Here we are. This is my Robusta coffee. It begins from here, going up, going this side. You see the swamp? Yeah, these plants were cut by environmental organization because they didn't want me to encroach the swamp. This being the swamp, they came cutting all these trees. It's a loss, but nothing to do. That's how life is. So the point is, Robusta coffee is grown in area where it is swampy, a lot of water. Of course, this being a swamp, you expect a lot of water in this area, so that's where Robusta can do. It as well does best in areas which may not be swampy, but it must be in areas where at least there have been swamps, or maybe around that area there are swamps and there's too much water, plus reliable rainfall. Yes, water is down and rains are reliable, because if rains are not reliable, it means at any point the swamp might dry. And what will coffee depend on? Nothing. And of course, the plants will dry. If I can have another photo here of robusta coffee, can show you. Oh, that's something different. I'm gonna talk about that later in our video. Good. This is how real robusta plants look like. These are in my farm here in Uganda. Yeah, I'm a coffee farmer here in Uganda, in Africa, East Africa. So these are how they look like. You see, they are all of the same color. So at the point of getting ready, still they're gonna be of the same color. You understand? Behind this side, you see the swamp. There's a robusta coffee. It is mostly grown in South America there. Yeah, it requires a flat land that has reliable water. Yeah, here it is. Now you can see from the other point down, coming up is a swamp. Even let's go this side. It's a swamp. So here is young coffee under establishment. This is how a real robusta plant looks like. Yeah, the weeds down are cleared. Yeah, this is robusta plant. It grows in an area that is flat. Plus, it must be closer to the swamp or wetland. Now let's talk about where Arabica coffee grows. The difference is too big. That's why Arabica is not grown in many parts of the world. Why? It likes volcanic areas which are very fertile and may not be common in many parts of the world. Here we are. This area looks rocky. Then if you found it, you'd imagine that this area is useless. Only to tell you it's not useless, very useful. I will tell you why Arabica loves such an area which is rocky. All over the world, if you want to grow Arabica, the first sign of the soils that support it must be in the mountain. It must be rocky. There is a relationship between rocky areas and fertility. We all know that fertility is too much in areas which are rocky. I don't know why, but that is how it is. Areas which are rocky are fertile. Maybe we shall know the difference with time. But all I know is that, let's take an example of such a rock. This one or this one or this one or any rock around here. When it rains, of course water comes from above the mountain there. Let me check for the photo which shows the mountain up there. Good. Here it is. Good. When it rains, rain has come from up there in those rocks. Water droplets come down. When they come down, reaching top of the rocks, water will slide, like here it slides and goes down here into the soil. Finally, it goes deep inside the rock. This means that when it shines, the sunshine hits top of the rock here. And once the sunshine hits top of the rock, water inside is not affected, meaning it won't evaporate. After it has survived evaporation, the roots of a plant, this plant, my garden is dirty. This garden under establishment is dirty, a lot of weeds. Yeah, but I want to clear it and I will get it cleared and things can work the way I want them to. So the roots of this plant will go down inside this rock and get that water, absorb that water. That's why the vegetation in such a mountain can never fail to be green. It's evergreen. And vegetation in lowlands dries up. Why? When it rains, all the water go down to deeper layers of the soil. Sometimes where the plant roots cannot reach. Now, like I said, this is the area ideal for growth of Arabica coffee. Excuse me, just a moment. Very ideal for growing Arabica coffee. And these areas are not common. You may move around getting an area that supports this kind of plant. Requires you to look for an area which is mountainous, and they are not common. You see, here is a plant in the mountain. It's Arabica coffee seedling that is growing. It's growing. Yeah. Besides this, the bush. When you are establishing too much, you have to do some techniques, which I talk about that in some videos. But for now, this is how the seedling of Arabica looks like. You can see how dark the soil is. This is in the mountain. You can't accept it. You can't admit that this is a mountain. Dark soil, which is fertile, very necessary for the growth of these plants. And for sure, for people who were exposed to mountains, you really know what I'm talking about. You can never run out of fertile land. Yes, here I was trying to clear the land by applying pesticides to dry the grasses and then plant the coffee. Okay, right, here we go. Let's see now. I have some other plants here to show you. Yeah. Now after this stage of spraying the land with herbicide is killing the bush, here I come and clear the land like this. You see? Looks crazy. But you see, it is steep from here. Going down, you might even say, can someone slide? No, you cannot slide. But look at the color of the soil. You see, it's dark. These are the rocks. Fine, digging it is hard. But guess what? You're sure you're digging fertile land, so you don't care if it's hard or soft or anything. All you care about is fertility. Now, some plants, so another plant here. You see, look at the soil down. Here are the rocks, and these rocks were removed from the point where this plant was planted. So, but look at the soil, very dark, and dark soils, of course, confirm that soil has humus. Yes, it has humus, and we all know the importance of humus. It's one that makes this plant green. It carries fertility. If it is humus, then there is fertility. Good, we can have another plant here. You see it? Soil is dark. Look at the plant, very healthy. Moreover, besides the rock, and these photos, I've taken them when it is dry season. It's dry season, but plants seem to be in the wet season. Here we go. It's another one here. You see? Here's the rock. Look at the soil here. Look at it. Very dark. Humus is too much. Look at this one down here. Very dark. Very nutritive. Now here, coffee is starting to flower. Excuse me. It's starting to flower. And the baby seeds. And this point, like I said before, it's going to keep producing coffee until it is cut. At a given time, we cut these parts here, these first branches. We cut them. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to be. Yes. So this is cleared land. When I talked about area which is mountainous, that's what I meant. You can see all the other area down, it's mountainous. And of course, volcanic soils are found in mountainous areas. You can't find them anywhere. So right from this area here, all this land supports coffee farming. All this land here, and in these plantations, these are banana plantations. They are coffee plants, but we can't see them from here. We can't see them in this video. So here is my farm under establishment. I need to go this side. Yeah. So all this plant, all this area, fertile and dark and very wonderful. Very wonderful. So my coffee farm and establishment run from this side to this side. Let me see if I can get some other photo here. Oh, do I have it? No. Yeah. This is area under clearance, and here's the seedling. Because the soil is dark, you see it. You see the color of the soil. It's a confirmation that this plant cannot starve at all. Here are the rocks which keep soil, which keep water during dry season and during wet season. Yeah, see the dark soils? Humus is too much and such. Yeah? Area which is mountainous. Yeah. We go. Yeah? You can see these are fan plants, pinkeriad. Yes, now this was before I planted coffee. This was before I planted coffee. Yeah, now after I planted coffee, of course, you see this one is plain. This one is plain. It has no plants. But now when you come here, these are plants that I planted. Plants tend to grow very fast because soil is supportive. When you find soil is not supportive, then growing plants become so hectic. But because the soil is supportive, then it's a big deal. It's quick. It's easy for the plant to grow. Here we are. You can see the plant is here. Doesn't appear so strong, but considering the environment around is so strong. For us who know, you look at the foliage leaves. Very nice, very nice. The soil is dark. I love the darkness of the soil. The darkness of the soil is so wow. What is this? Yes, so that's Arabica coffee. Wonderful. I'm an investor in this, and I love it so big. I wanna show you, I wanna talk to you, and show you how this is gonna change my life. Good. Here we are. Now, this is what I was saying. From this area up to the top of the mountain, the other side is volcanic, very fertile. You can look at Arabica coffee looking so wonderful. So my farm runs from this side, behind this area, behind here. It passes the other area, reaches some point here, moves up. Reaching here, it goes up the mountain, come down, go beyond that side. This one is meant for goat keeping. I want to tell you about that. But now plants are here. You see, because the picture is taken from a distance. Plants are here. From here, move like this, go up, move like this, like this, like this. Then continue this side. It's continuing going this side. Good. But the point is, you look at how this is doing. Wonderful. And the area is mountainous. Good. Wonderful. Yes, this is rocky. Oh, yeah, it's rocky. And these are tight rocks. Yes, it can't go there because it's hard to plant there, but just beneath there, it works very well. Good. I'll go to Buster. Let's come down. Yes, now after harvesting coffee and getting it hulled, I want to show you after harvesting, picking coffee, you dry it. You have to dry it on, let me show you. After you have picked coffee, where you're supposed to dry it. Drying coffee. First get some internet here. First get some internet here. Good. Done. Drying coffee. How is coffee dried after you have picked it from the garden? We pick it we pick it using hand. We pick it. Let me show you this how coffee is picked. Come on, get away. Here they are. I want to show you these ladies we are picking. I think I will get a good photo. Can I get it? Yes. Yes, this coffee is picked now. You see, this is a basin, and in the basin are coffee seedlings that have been picked. This is a basin. We use basins, we use baskets. You can use a tarpaulin. You spread it down, and after you have spread it down, you pick the ripe seeds from the coffee, and they come down. So these are coffee pickers. Yeah. With a young toddler. Yes, it's a friend of mine. So, this is this one of my farms, and these are my people. So after you have picked coffee, like it is here in the basin, what you do, you go and spread it on dry ground. But we use tarpaulin. Let me show you here how to dry coffee. How to dry coffee berries, like that. I think some are here. Good. Right. It's good. It's taking long. Oh, good. I need some images here. They can show us exactly what we want to. Because coffee seeds have got a lot of moisture, and when you're drying it, you're not supposed to put it in soil, like on soil now. You're supposed to put it on an area which is free from soil, because we believe there is too much moisture from the soil. So when it's combined with this moisture from the coffee, the quality of the seeds are degraded. So it's necessary that we use tarpaulins or a wire mesh that can't allow these seedlings to come down. Yes, here we are. This is what I meant. Let me do like this. Good. Good. Yes. This is what must be used. Coffee should be put here. It dries from a mesh. It's not supposed to be put on the ground because the quality is affected. You see this down, it's not soil. You see, it's a tarpaulin, like a paper. So I think you can see it here. They are tied on the wood to prevent it from accessing soil, because soil makes it dirty and lowers the quality. So after drying it, after it has gotten dry completely, you can take it to what we call a coffee handling machine. Let me see if I can show you an example of a coffee handling machine. Oh, what do I do now here? Is it here? Just a moment. I can show you what the coffee handling machine is. What a coffee handling machine looks like. Good. See, the moment. Good. Yes, I have to go back here. What is it? Let's first disconnect it, then I connect it. I'm trying to get the things from my phone. Good. Here we are. Here we go. Yes, after I've gotten these dry coffee seeds, they are put in the sacks. It's taking long, I don't know why. They are put in the seeds. And when you put them in the seeds, they are put in the sack. When you put them in the sack, I'm gonna show you this sewing machine. Why for sure it's not working. Okay, we give it time. We give it time on this mode. Okay. Working. Oh. Right. Could be. Go back. Alright. We shall find it. I think. Do I have it here? Let me check. I may be having it here. I may be having it here. I don't think. But I'm sure I'm gonna get it. Yeah, these are the seedlings of Arabica coffee. That's how they look like. Seedlings of Arabica coffee. If you've never seen them, that's how they look like. Yeah, very expensive, and coffee picked from them still very expensive. Behind our coffee plants. Here on the car are the seedlings. Now, we go now. We have seen the soils. We have seen the that Buster coffee needs soils which are in the wetland. Then Arabica coffee needs soils which are in the mountain. Let's talk about the time taken for this coffee to grow. For Buster coffee, let's have this for example. Let's have this for example, young Buster coffee, young Buster plants. Here they are. See now these plants of Robusta, like this. It takes 4 years to reach this area. From being a seed to being of this head, it takes 4 years. So you cannot invest in coffee if you're not patient. You cannot. It's not for people who want things to work immediately. It's not. Coffee is for people who are patient because it takes long. It takes long to make it. But once it has made it, wow, it's a big deal. It's a big deal for sure. It becomes a big deal. Now, what of Arabica? Just like you have seen from this track, these seedlings here, they will need 3 years under constant care for them to start producing coffee. And the good thing about coffee that the more it grows, the more it produces coffee. Like if it is, excuse me, if it is young, it produces less. But as it grows, it keeps on increasing the amount of coffee it produces. Plus, many people have always asked me, is coffee perennial? Yes. Then, after they have asked me that, they ask me, how long does it take for the tree to dry? Now, I would assure you that some plants can spend as many as 100 years. This plant, the seedling, after it has been established well, let me show you this. What is it? Come on. You see, looking nice, Amazon, very cute. It will grow my children will use it, my grandchildren will use it, and the grandchildren to my grandchildren will use it, so long as they give it care. Once it has overgrown, it can be cut. Then it regenerates. The new branches establish. And once the new branch is established, it means it's going to keep young. Yes. Now, someone might be asking himself, what are these plants around? These are beans. And why do we plant beans? You're going to see after you have planted how you plant the seedling. Now you have the seedling. How do you plant it? And after you have planted it, what care do you give it? All that kind of stuff. Now, for now, let's talk about requirements for planting. I wanna use this picture, this one. One where land is ready. Where is it? Yes, here we are. You have made your area like this. You have all the bushes killed. What next? You come and dig a hole. Unfortunately, I don't have a hole here. You dig a hole. Let's assume a hole is dug around this area. After digging a hole, you bring manure. You can use goat's manure. I want to show you a bit. A moment. Goat's manure or cow dung, but goat's manure does it best. Oh, connected. Good, great. You can use goat's manure. Someone can call it goat's droppings. Where you? Oh, come. Connect. I find it connected. I don't know why it's doing this. It's fine. Oh, good. Now we need to do this. Alright, good. It's coming now. So you get goat's manure, sheep's manure, chicken manure, cow's manure. If you can't afford to get manure, then you have to get fertilizers. Yes, a fertilizer is made for this, like NPK fertilizer. We're gonna talk about that later, but for now, I wanna show you how goat's manure look like. What's going on? What's wrong with my internet? Sure. What's wrong? My internet. Are you sure? Let's check here and see. Let's do this. Try 131 hash. Supposed to be having internet. Oh, I have. What's wrong? Oh, let me fasten this. Good. It's gonna work. Let's give it some time now. Like I said, if after you have done that, you have had your hole here dug. You have put in your manure. Then you got the big ladies. Where are the big ladies? Big ladies on the track. Where are you? Big ladies on the track. Here you are. You pick one seedling. You see they are in porcelain bags. One seedling. These are very many. Crazy number. You pick one seedling. You take it into the hole that you have dug. Where is the place we used? Oh, here. You press it there. It must be rainy season. Just like science says, that work must be done during evening to avoid wilting of the seedling. Yeah, it must be done in the evening, because if you don't do it in the evening, then that's bad. That's bad. You're supposed to do it in the evening and make sure that doesn't dry. Yeah, if you do it in the morning, then you expose the seedlings too much too much sunshine and the seedling might dry. Okay, good. After that, then nothing you can do. Like here in Africa, here in Uganda, we don't irrigate. We have reliable rains. Okay, in some parts of the country, you see, very rocky, very fertile. It's been growing. People are digging it behind there like that, rocky, and surprisingly fertile. Matches around this area is too much rocky. Some other part not as rocky as this very one. Good. Good. All right. Thank you. All right, great. So, for sure, after you have your land cleared, you have your manure, you have everything ready, and you plant your coffee, you have got to give it 4 years of patience. Do pest control. Yeah, you have got to get a team of agriculturists who can advise you here and there on which pesticide is to use so you can have your coffee grow very well. Good. 4 years, yeah, 4 years. Good, yeah, 4 years. Now, if you have harvested, you have dried your coffee, like I said, on the tarpaulin. We saw it somewhere here. So you take it for herring, Then I really wanted to show you this thing, but unfortunately, it may not work out. But for sure, I wanted to, because it's gonna really, I like it if I can do it that way. Let me connect my device here. Just a moment, connect my device here. Then I can get where the videos are. Good, here we are. Just a moment here. Good. Wow, I think it has worked. Got it. Got it. Good. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. We go here. I think let me use this mode so you can get it better way. Yeah, you can get what you get better way. Like this. A moment. I'm putting in a password. Good. Good. Here we are. Oh, we got this. We go here. Let's medium. Good. Then we can come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. Come down. I want to see where the video showing how hiring is. Could be done somewhere. We are going to get it. Yes, this is my gallery, so I pull the photos. Yeah, so no wonder I keep them online. You know, we keep photos online because we really don't know. Yes, here it is. That's a coffee handling machine. You see? Now, if I can explain. Come on. Come on. Come on. Like this. Now, begin from here. Plate. You can see system is for sure standard. It's a standard system. Coffee is moving from end to end. Let me see if I have another video here showing the hiring. Yes, here, it's here. Yes. Good. Yeah, it's really a complex system. Come down. Come down. It's really a complex system that most people may find difficult to deal with. But it's wonderful. It's wonderful because it removes all the coffee husks and leaves you with such coffee. Let me see here. It leaves you with. Oh, can I have them here? I think I can. Here they are. After coffee has been hard, the beans are like that. And these are the poorly formed seeds that we don't eat. Yeah, we don't eat. Yeah. So for this, they're the ones which are exported, which are roasted. Yes, and this machine is used to measure what we call moisture content. You know, you're supposed to break coffee until the moisture content is very low. Moisture content should be 13. Yeah, now, there's a lot we have to know that takes place after coffee has been held. After coffee has been held, what happens? People can pack it and they take it for exportation. It is surprising that farmers don't. Most of farmers don't use their coffee they grow. They don't. At least local farmers in Uganda here, they grow coffee and they sell it, and it is enjoyed by people in Europe, people in America, people in Asia and other countries. Those who grow it don't use it. Why? They lack machines to roast it. Because machines that roast coffee are very expensive. Coffee roasting machines are very expensive, and if we can check here for the price of coffee roasting machines, for sure you can wonder it's too much that a small farmer can't afford. Price of a coffee check for price of a coffee handling machine. A coffee price of a coffee roasting machine. Coffee roasting machine. Oh, my caps are on. Oh gosh. Price of a coffee roasting machine. You can see. Here they're showing you 1.4 Ugandan shillings, 1,400,000 plus. Let's have in USDT, in dollars. Yeah, you see, $1,800. That's too much money for the farmer. Way too much. $4,000. This is 400. This is $489 plus tax on eBay, and it's very hard to access for the farmer. This one is it's good. 1.4 million. It's too much for the farmer. Even when they have the money, they can't get them because they're not sold everywhere. Yeah, they might be having money, but coffee are not sold. These machines are not sold anywhere in Uganda. For he who wants it must go and get it from abroad. So after coffee has been roasted, others pack it for sale. But before that, we have not talked about the price of coffee right now. The price of a kilogram of coffee in Uganda. Good. I'm happy. Yes. Family prices for Bosta Chiboko. We shall go with this with Draga coffee. Draga Arabica. I love Arabica here. You see, the parchment is 10,250 per kilogram, and Draga is 9,500 per kilo. That's way too much. That's way too much. Too much money. Because now, if you calculate here and see, there's my calculator. Let me show you. There's my calculator here. Calculator. If you calculate and see each kilogram is 10,000. If you have if you get 10,000 per kilogram times, let's say you have 1 ton, maybe 10 tons. That is 10 tons. That is 10,000 kilograms. Wow, 100 million. Wow. In US dollars, divided by $35 rate here. Yes, this is 28,000. It's crazy money. Crazy money that farmers have, and they're not aware that they're having. Because 10 tons, if for sure you consider such an area, let me show you. If you consider such an area, what is it? Oh gosh. What is it? Here. You consider such an area which is under yes, this one. Yeah. You just need like 5 of these to be able to produce such tons of coffee, so long as the coffee is under good care and everything. 10,000 kilograms. Imagine getting $28,000. It's too much money, man. Farmer, coffee doesn't require to do a lot of work, Big cash. It's really big. And that's why I'm investing in coffee. Because it's a real deal. Yes. Because now, if you look at the advantages of growing coffee, yes, it takes a lot of energy while establishing the farm. You must have seen the spraying of the bush, doing all this kind of stuff, marching, all that kind of stuff. It takes a lot of work. Guess what? Once the work has been endured and done, I'm showing you here. I've not started harvesting anything for my coffee, especially Arabica. Here. Now I'm putting up a farm whereby I need to graze goats, so goats can provide me with constant manure. Which manure? Here. The farm is going to be here. The house is going to be here. Then ahead is going to be grazing area. Then the coffee plantation is up. It's up there. So I can get manure from here. If I get manure from the goats, constant manure. Monday to Monday, January to December, then I apply it in the plantation up there. For sure, I have all the reasons to be happy. Yes, in 4 or 5 years, yeah, why not? Because if you have the manure, then you shall never buy artificial fertilizers. No, why for sure should you? And you will produce the best coffee. It is all done in the mountain. So you cannot understand the gold in the mountain. This is me. These are my boys, these are my workers laying bricks and trying to level the land. I think all this land with time gonna be coffee. I'm gonna plant coffee all that area. Yeah, I'm acquiring more land here for planting coffee. Yeah, all this area must be coffee with time. Coffee. Yeah, but for sure, those are my workers. Love them so much. Yes, all this area under surveillance. Yes, I like it. All this is money. Money sleeping here, money sleeping in these rocks. Coffee gold is around here. So my farm is up there. Good. All this area is going to be established into coffee. Now, let's look at the advantages of drinking coffee. You have done everything, you have coffee. Why should you grow coffee? Advantages of drinking coffee. Advantages of drinking coffee. When people ask me, why do you have to grow coffee? Then I tell them, I want to save the world. Because, yes, coffee is wonderful. Coffee is medicine. Those who don't drink it, I have no problem with them. But why I know that coffee is medicine? Yes, people complain of small things and forget about big things. 9 reasons why the right amount of coffee is good for you. Let's go to number 1. You could live longer. Recent studies found that coffee drinkers are less likely to die from some of the leading causes of death in women: coronary heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and kidney disease. I think it's a very wonderful reason for one to drink coffee. Yes, your body may possess glucose or sugar better. The level of sugar and glucose is regulated. 3, you are less likely to develop heart failure. Then why should they drink coffee? But now me, personally here in Uganda, I'm positioning myself as a farmer to produce coffee for you. You the people watching this, my responsibility here is to produce this coffee for you. When you drink it, so you can reduce the chances of getting heart failure. Drinking 1 or 2 cups of coffee a day may help you reduce chances of getting heart failure. When a weakened heart has difficulty pumping enough blood to the body, take a cup of coffee, sit aside and chill. Let's say get to develop Parkinson's disease. Caffeine is not only linked to a lower chances of developing Parkinson's disease, but it also helps those with conditions better and control their movements. Why for sure? We're supposed to drink coffee. Your liver will thank you. Can you imagine? Yes, because Both regular and decaf coffee seem to have a protective effect on your liver. Research shows that coffee drinkers are more likely to have liver enzyme level within a healthy range than people who don't drink coffee. I understand now. You might drink coffee. Your DNA will be stronger. Why not? Dark roast coffee decreases breakage in DNA strands, which occur naturally but can lead to cancer or tumors if not repaired by your cells. Now, all these reasons are up for you to drink coffee in the morning, in the afternoon, at lunchtime, all the time. If you find coffee, drink good coffee. Your odds of getting colon cancer will go away. Yes. The studies say that 1 in 23 women develop colon cancer, but researchers found that coffee drinkers, decaf or regular, were 26% less likely to develop colorectal cancer. You got all the reason to drink this coffee, this wonderful plant. Yes, all the reasons are up for you to get a cup of this coffee and drink it. This wonderful plant, just from these mountains of Uganda. Wonderful. Western Uganda. All these places you find around here, full of these plants. Surprising is that people around this area don't drink it. But through these teachings, you're showing them how important it is to eat these seeds, have them roasted and drunk. We continue. You may decrease your risk of getting Alzheimer's disease. Almost 2/3 of Americans living with Alzheimer's disease are women, but the caffeine in 2 cups of coffee may provide significant protection against developing the condition. In fact, research has found that women aged 65 and older who drank 2 or 3 cups of coffee a day were less likely to develop dementia in general. Have you heard that? Good. You are not likely to suffer a stroke. Now that concerns the heart. For women, drinking at least 1 cup of coffee a day is associated with lower stroke risk, which is 4th leading cause of death in women in the whole world. We have a reason now to begin drinking coffee wherever we find it. How much coffee is safe for women to drink each day? It's true, you can have too much of a good thing. Excess intake of caffeinated coffee can make jittery and cause increased heart rate, raised blood pressure, anxiety, trouble sleeping. Yes, like too much of anything is always bad. That's wonderful. Good. We go get coffee. Yes, it's advisable that we are drinking coffee. You mix it in milk. Coffee mixed with milk. Coffee. Oh, it's a drink. Yes, it's advisable to take a complete guide to milk-based coffee drinks. Yes, cappuccino. All over the place you have gone, you must have heard of the word cappuccino. Here in Africa, when you mention cappuccino, some people may laugh at you and say, what are you talking about? Cappuccino. That's for rich people. Now, this is just milk and coffee. The cappuccino is undoubtedly one of the most recognized coffee drinks around the world. And guess what? It's coffee and milk, nothing else. Yes, in some countries they have macchiato, flat white, latte, mocha, prosumer espresso machines, semi-automatic espresso, super automatic. Here in Uganda, you got the hotels and you find them selling espresso, americano, cappuccino, African coffee, cappuccino. You understand? Drink it in any flavor you want, in any way you want. It remains coffee, and it's gonna do you some good work. Here the design, you find them around. Please drink coffee. It's wonderful. Yes. In the next video, I will be showing you how coffee can be prepared. I have a lot to explain to you because this has been the first video, the rough video of showing you the whole big idea. But in the subsequent videos, I want to be specific and tell you Again, depending on questions people give me, how can I do this? 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 I want to show you, I'll be sharing each and every moment. Like now, this coffee is here. How can it be roasted? How can it be ground? How can it be cooked? How can everything? How much milk blended in? What amount of coffee I want to be handling? All that kind of stuff. Yes, where can I get good land for doing coffee? How do I know that this soil is volcanic or not? That kind of stuff. In case coffee is ready, how do I bake it? What do I use? Is there any machine? Now we use hands. I'm gonna be handling all that kind of stuff. What is the importance of beans that are growing in coffee? Why can't we grow their other plants? I will be handling that, telling you that beans make soil fertile because they are legumes. They leave what we call root nodules, and these root nodules help in changing nitrogen into nitrates, ready for plants to use. How we, a lot of stuff. Yes, so my children, yeah. Here we are. So you can see the rocks. You can see the rocks here. But after they have been made wonderful, it's gold. Now you can see all this this area here is full of coffee. Yeah, this is where I come from. This is these are banana plantations. But all this area here you can see is coffee, full of coffee. There. And all this area is mountainous. You can see it's mountainous. And people in those areas only depend on coffee. This is the part of western Uganda called Ibanda. Yes. So you see the plants of coffee coming up. This way down. Wonderful plants, Yes. So when I talk of mountainous area, this is what I mean. Yeah. Stone mountains with some spurs. And all the soils around this place support coffee so much. Good to go. Yes. Thank you. If you like the video, please hit the like and share with a friend. And you can drop a question down, subscribe to the channel. Wonderful work. We must learn. A lot of stuff coming up. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Madness comes when you find you've not been recording.
Are you sure?
Where's my icon? It's here.